Governor Tom Wolf, former Pennsylvania State Senator Rich Alloway, current Pennsylvania State Senator Doug Mastriano, and Pennsylvania State Representative Rob Kaufman. We thank these gentlemen again for their support. Franklin County is also fortunate to have organizations like the Franklin County Area Development Corporation, the Downtown Business Council, and the Greater Chambersburg Chamber of Commerce in our community dedicated to our prosperity. We are pleased to have representatives from each of those groups here today to share their perspectives. Please allow me to introduce these highly regarded businessmen and community leaders. Mike Ross, President of the Franklin County Area Development Corporation. Mark Miller, owner of the store Gypsy, here representing the Downtown Business Council. And Steve Christian, Executive Director of the Greater Chambersburg Chamber of Commerce. At this time, I'd like to welcome first Mike Ross to the podium.
Anytime I get to see Secretary Wetzel, it's a good day. You know that? Welcome back. And when you're going to leave up there, you can't come back because we're in a good position. So it's great to see you. I just want to say this is a big deal, what's taking place today. And I think, as mentioned by the commissioners, the need for this project is reflective of the growth that's taking place in Franklin County. We're now a population of 155,000 people. We are continuing to grow. And as our population grows, so does the need for education, human services, and judicial services, very candidly. And we had the 5 judges introduced, and the person we're going to miss more than you is Judge Carrie, because she does more for us than you do. But given our population trends, the likelihood is we're going to need additional judges over the next decade. And I think so that makes this judicial center so important. Not only as the commissioners indicated, it will enhance the security, which is desperately needed. It will enhance operational efficiencies, which is desperately needed. But it also reflects, it will be an anchor, very candidly, in some of the development that's occurring in downtown Chambersburg right now. And it's interesting, and I don't want to steal the thunder, although I'm probably going to, from Mark and Steve, and that was not my intent. But when I was putting together these remarks, you start to look at what's taking place in the downtown, and it's absolutely remarkable. This is a community of 20,000 people that has, and there's $100 million plus being invested in our core downtown. And it'll be anchored from a development standpoint by the Judicial Center. But if you go up to Grant Street and look at the loft and what's taking place with Jan Zell and Gear House, if you look at the Coil-Free Library, a big redevelopment project, Fort Chambers Building, the PO Building, Professional Arts Building, which is being redone, the Square One, the falafel. I just ate falafels for the first time, and they're actually good. Okay, Mason Book Building, which was condemned. Central Junior High, which we have a vested interest in. The Borough Building. So congratulations, Jeffrey, on what you've done. My good friend Bonnie Zeller's here, and Parkview Housing Project down on South Main Street and South Street. Big transition. Shook expansion, something that I will need to be over in a rehab. Okay, I'm looking forward to that point where that's where my rehab's going to be. The 1130 County Visitor Center, and the F&M building, which will be redone. So there's a lot going on, and I just want to make it known that the way this is, I commend you for the commissioners. I commend the judges for working together, because this is the foresight here is remarkable. It took political courage to do this, by the way. Anytime you roll something like this out, the people in Waynesboro or Greencastle or Mercersburg, it's, really, this Chambersburg, this is the county seat, okay? And this is where the judicial services are delivered. But in traveling around the county, and I travel around it every day, I've not heard any negative comments about this project. I'm not saying there haven't been any. In my presence, I have not heard any. So I commend you for the political courage, and I know at times it's challenging, but your collaboration, when I say challenging, when the judges want something, you guys want something, but I appreciate the fact that everybody was able to work together and come out with a project that I think is going to serve Franklin County well for the next 50 plus years. It has to serve us well for the next 50, we're not going to do this again. And Alan, I was at the meeting when you said, I'm in. When I heard you say, I'm in, we were all in, okay? So thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mark Miller, and as Ms. Gray said, I'm here representing the Downtown Business Council, Chambersburg, and all the businesses that make our downtown home. First, I'd like to thank the commissioners for inviting me here to speak today, and their recognition of the ongoing partnership between the downtown businesses and county government in our joint efforts to keep our downtown vital and to make it great. Our Main Street and Square are unique. They have been the center of this community since its beginning, when Benjamin Chambers first built his mill on the Falling Spring, not far from here, and then built his Chamberstown around it. This is where he started. This Main Street has stood witness to history and was completely destroyed when Chambersburg was held for ransom and burned during the Civil War. And following that devastation, we rebuilt right here. It's the host of festivals that celebrate the very best of our community, and it's where each year we have parades to honor our fallen heroes and to usher in our Christmas season. It's home to art galleries and cafes, and gift shops and clothing boutiques, and it's where you'll find the most diverse dining options anywhere around, including falafels. Our Main Street has evolved with this community, and through ups and downs, our courthouse has been steadfast anchor on Memorial Square in the very heart of our town. And I am happy to report that downtown Chambersburg is safer, healthier, and more vibrant than it has been in decades. And as this area has grown, so too have the needs of our court system. Our very first courthouse was established in 1784, just across the street from where we gather today. The businesses of downtown Chambersburg are incredibly grateful that after a proud tradition of 234 years, county government has chosen to continue as an anchor for our downtown and again, build on Main Street. This new project doesn't just address the space, accessibility, and safety concerns present in the current facility, but it is also an incredible investment in the future of our downtown, and it will serve as a symbol of the county's unwavering commitment to fairness and justice for everyone. As we celebrate this groundbreaking today for this wonderful new court facility, I will also invite you to explore our downtown. The county has graciously partnered with several downtown businesses to offer specials today as you explore Main Street and beyond. You'll find them at the back of the room as you exit. So to close, I look forward to the day when we will all gather here again and cut the ribbon, opening the new courthouse, our new courthouse, that will stand as a beacon of justice and a source of pride for all of Franklin County for many years to come. Thank you.
There's a special spot in purgatory for those of us who are sentenced to follow Mike Ross at the podium. On behalf of the Greater Chambersburg Chamber of Commerce and the Chambersburg Area Development Corporation, I'd like to thank the Franklin County government and many other stakeholders within our community for their vision, their dedication, and commitment to this important project. These new facilities will enhance the effectiveness and efficiency for our law enforcement and judicial professionals, drastically improve safety and security for all those who utilize our court system, and enhance how the governing entities serve the citizens of Franklin County for many years to come. These new facilities also represent an exciting addition to the ongoing growth and development of our downtown core. The Chamber of Commerce and the Chambersburg Area Development Corporation are dedicated to continuing the economic progress and prosperity of our community. There's a resurgence of small entrepreneurial businesses. There's revitalization of many of our downtown buildings. And this new project adds significant momentum to the renaissance taking place in downtown Chambersburg. Finally, I'd like to extend my personal appreciation and gratitude to Commissioners Dave Keller, Bob Thomas, and Bob Giabrowski for their leadership, for their stewardship, and their dedication to making this important project come to fruition, and for their continued service to our Franklin County community. Thank you all.